What kind of planner do you get for $10 on Amazon? Let's find out. Hi everybody, today I'm taking a look at the Get Shit Done planner, which I could not title in the title of my video because I'd get demonetized. This planner, I found it when I was on Amazon looking for something completely different, but because Amazon likes to pop things up based on my shopping history, and fun fact, I have bought a lot of planner related shit on Amazon, this planner showed up and it was $10 and it looks like it's self-published, kind of like the master planner did, and I was like, oh, but it's only $10. Let's get it. Let's just do an experiment. I've been reviewing a lot of pricey planners lately. Planners like the Purple Trail Planner, the Yellow Paper House. These planners all cost like $50+, and they're great planners, but not everybody can afford that. So let's take a look. According to the very small amount of information on Amazon, this planner is a 2018-2019 daily planner. Get shit done, 18 months. It is 8 by 10 daily, weekly, and monthly planner, organizer, and calendar. There's not much else in terms of page weight or anything else, or even who really makes this. The back email says maryelephantpublishing@gmail.com. So good to know. It's teal, it's 8 by 10 inches. There's other, like a black cover, but I think it's a different style of planner. This one was the one that had what I wanted to look at, the one that was going to be the most handy, and it had prime shipping. So the cover is a soft matte cover. It doesn't have that extreme velvetiness that the master planner did, but it's still got that like kind of weird sensation to it where it feels like you're rubbing your fingers on newsprint. And this will tear if I try to tear it. It's thicker. It's like cardstock, but it's a kind of a coated cardstock. And then it says Get Shit Done 2018-2019 Daily Planner. Because the cover is cardstock, it's fairly easy to just fold it downwards, but I can imagine that over time this is going to get really worn out. It gives you a face, like your name, your phone number, and your email address. The paper feels that, sometimes you get those recycled papers that have that kind of porous feeling. They don't feel super heavy duty and they have that kind of porous feeling. That's sort of what this paper feels like. It also is not bright white. It's white, but it doesn't have the bright white to it. Copyright page. Success doesn't just happen, it's planned for. Now here is 18 months at a glance, and this is the entire 18 months of this planner. This planner is a July start through December 2019. This is a very generous month at a glance. I like how each month even does have the extra months that bleed over from the previous month. And the other thing I like is I like how simple it looks. The type is not stark black. It's like kind of a gray, which I really like because it makes it a little bit softer, and I hope that sticks through the rest of the planner. The other thing I noticed is even though this feels self-published, it does not have the page numbers on the bottom sucking up extra space, which is really nice. Here's the monthly calendar. Once again, a lot of space. The 8 by 10 size of this does give you more space than, say, an Erin Condren, which I do like. And like I thought, the type and everything is still that like kind of dark gray instead of being a black, so it does make it neutral. It looks like they have Independence Day marked on here for the US, and then an entire notes column on the side. The monthly calendar is Sunday start. Now the weekly calendar is what we're getting into now. It's prepare for tomorrow by doing your best. Okay, so we have the date up on the top, and then each day seems to be, I guess this is why they call it daily weekly, like it's basically a weekly planner. It's not day on one page, it's week on two pages. Let's just get that out of the way. And you basically get, for a weekday, you get 6 check boxes, like a to-do list with 6 lines and check boxes, and then an additional 6 lines. And then each day has that with a very nice, like it's very, very neutral and very low key. So there's not any like frou-frou extras in here. These days look like they are in June, so they're actually a lot softer in color. And then when you get to July, it's the darker gray and it makes it stand out some more. Here's a full week spread. It looks like the holidays are marked on the day, which kind of sucks because there's not a lot of extra space in the holiday. You might have to like write over that if you need the extra space. There's no lines dividing the days. The days are just made up of these lines, which can be a good or a bad thing depending on what your tastes are. The weekends only get 6 lines each instead of both, which most of you guys know is a pet peeve of mine. I like weekends to get the same amount of play as the weekdays. And then the month is marked on the side. So we get to the end of the month, and then here's the first right here, and also it's softer to not, compete with the rest of it. And then here's another kind of, these quotes are really generic, you guys. And so I'm going to flip through this through each of the months to see if there's anything that jumps out at me. It looks like it doesn't have any of like the Jewish holidays or the Muslim holidays. All that's in here so far is like Christian holidays and a handful of American holidays, not even all of them. Like there's Columbus Day, but there's no like Patriot Day, which is like a thing here now. So it's kind of the holiday situation. I almost wish they didn't bother. If they were going to be kind of half-assed about it, they might as well have just not done any at all. All right, so I'm here at the end, and it does give you the January monthly, even though there's no January weekly pages, which is a nice touch, I think. And then it goes into notes pages, and they're just lined note pages. You get 6 pages of lined note pages, and then a blank note page spread after that. And then here's the barcode, aka I'm pretty sure this was self-published. I'm going to do a pen test now. I'm going to use my usual ones, the Target gel roller, a Tombow dual brush pen, and a extra fine Pilot V razor point, and we'll test it in the back to see how it bleeds. I'm curious. The gel pen left ridges, but the Tombow shadow, it does shadow, but it shadows surprisingly not as much as I thought it was going to. Same with the felt pen. So not bad. I wouldn't say it's the greatest paper in the world, but it is certainly better than I thought it was going to be. So overall, what are my thoughts? Well, first of all, as with any bound planner, if you like to do stickers and shit like that in your planner, this will get, especially with this being 18 months, this will get really fat and kind of awkward the thicker that you make the pages. But for $9.99, this is actually a halfway decent planner. If you are looking to have space to get creative and have like something to play with without having to go into the $30 range or the $50 range, this actually might be a decent option for you. It's really blank, and like these generic ass quote pages, because they're so blank, you can use them for journaling or decorating or memory keeping or something. Like there is room to play in this planner. If you are on a budget, that this planner is worth the $10. I'm not sure if it's worth more than the $10, but it's worth the $10. And you get Prime shipping if you can order it in the US. So, I mean, it's nice to be able to review a planner that's not as expensive as some of the others, just because like not everybody can afford it. And even if people can afford it, not everybody wants to spend that much money on a planner. This could suit a lot of people. I'm not going to use it though. So I would like to give this planner away to one of you. Who would love to use a planner like this? Let me know in the comments below and I will pick a winner. A week from today, I will make sure to post the winner on the community tab of this channel and in the description of this video. There are rules in the description, but I would just like you to tell me in the comments what you might do with this planner or who you might give it to if you aren't going to use it. Anyway, I'm glad to have reviewed it. It's interesting. I've got some more planners coming up as well as other things. So I would always love to hear your suggestions either down below or at Llama Letters on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.